I was always an avid reader as a kid. I was one of those kids that used to be in the library for hours on end. But I didn't know I was a writer until one day I got in trouble for something I don't remember what I did. My mother put me on restriction for about a week, and she gave me an assignment. So during that week, I had to write a story every night. I wrote a story every night. Initially, I hated it, but then the more I started writing and take my ideas out of my head, the more I liked it. And after restriction, it just kept going on and on and on. So it stayed with me until this day. So it's a passion of mine that hasn't burned out yet. I don't see it burn out anytime soon. My writing inspirations are Dr. Seuss. As a kid, I used to love Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat. I used to love Stephen King as a kid. Stephen King is probably one of the greatest writers of all time, in my opinion. I love his stories. I love his creativity. But then eventually, as I grew older, I started to appreciate and love more the African-American contemporary male authors, such as Eric Jerome Dickey, Omar Tariq, Elin Harris, Carl Rubber. These are the authors that I look up to. These are the authors that blaze the path that I'm on now. And eventually, I'd like to be in their shoes one day. To get my feet in the door of writing, I experimented as a freelance writer, so I started writing shorter forms of fiction. I did nonfiction, I did personal essays, stuff like that. And I submitted to different places, online magazines, print magazines, anthologies, newsletters, wherever I can see my name and my story in print, wherever. So eventually, as I gotten better in writing and submitting to different places, I got into anthologies such as Chicken Soup for the Soul, and also got into Zane's Caramel Flavor. As with any other skill, to get better, you have to do it every day, a little at a time. So I would say write every day. Free flow, whatever, just write every day. I'd also say to immerse yourself in the writing world. That means going to writer conferences, maybe join a writer workshop, subscribing to writer magazines, and going to writers groups. You know, for a long time, my story was literally just a figment of my imagination, even if when I put it on paper. But the day I actually saw the package with my book inside and opened up that package and saw my book, I saw my dreams realized, and it was a dream fulfilled, and it was an amazing experience. I don't know what it's like to give birth, but to see my book in my hands with my name on the front and on the spine, I'm sure that feeling is similar to that.